Alright, I have the dreaded, can anyone see this? You can see that moving, so I've got a pivot pin worn. I'm gonna pull all this off, most likely pull the cover off down the bottom to get to it, we'll see. But I may be able to just get the covers and tackle this. I'm going to take the airbag off as well. I think my clock spring in here, intermittent horn not working. We'll see how we go. Okay, so these are off. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 screws. They're from the back here, and it's a S27. It's a 3/8 drive. This is the airbag. That's the connector. It connects into there. Just put it down gently, and this is the safety clip. Sorry about the camera. It basically goes in there, and you just release it to pull out the unit. So I'm gonna mark this up, get a better angle so you can see the screws there. They come from the back, and this is my culprit here. It's not making contact. I actually changed these are brand new, so I know these work, and to be honest it was working, but I think the clock spring behind it is rat shit. So time to get it out and get to this pin as well. You can see, I'll go back a bit so you can see it. That's moving, it's moving quite a bit. So let's fix that as well. Come back soon. Okay, so basically got it off. Had to use a puller, and that's basically it. There's some, I'm not sure if you can see it, but there's an irregular splines there. See that one? That sort of, can't really see it from here. If I can just get my torch, you'll see a spline right where the white mark is. So that will basically line up with this bad boy. The wheel will go back on the same way. Yeah, so this is what I'm taking out. See that bit there? She's cactus broken, so I've got to take this clip off and take all this out, and the journey continues. So this tool here is going to be your best friend to take out the C clip in there, the actual SIR clip here as well, and you basically get to this beast. And yeah, slowly getting there. Try and show you. This is the piece that's broken on mine. This bad boy. Basically, this will come out, and that's basically it. There's a track on the back, which let me put this down. Which, see that there? It rides on that. So mine is basically screwed up. Anyone that's interested, that's what all that crap looks like. Bang. Not gonna touch any of that anyway. But yeah, getting there. This is the bad boy spring, and yeah, it helps when you got all the right tools. I did drop the column down, as you can see, to get access and all that stuff. So yeah, so basically my high beam cam fell off, which is that piece there, and that's going to be real fun to put back in, because those things yeah, they're not too easy to slide in, but hopefully it'll be all right. I'll pull all these covers off and try and get to this pivot pin which is under there. Come back. So one of the exercises was to get one of these pins. This is an oversized one apparently, and it does, yeah, it does look a bit oversized here in real life. And basically I pulled it out with a screw. Doesn't really take much, and that's what happens. This wears out, and it's only because of the previous owners. Yeah. So people with late model tilt columns don't use your steering wheel to hang off it, and we'll see if this is going to fix it. But apparently this is the left pivot that's the culprit. There's another one on the other side, but it's generally this one that goes, and we're going to have a fun time. Let's put this together now, see if it all works. Come back soon. There's the new one in. Try and get a better shot. You still have to tilt the, you sort of got to push the column from here so you can sort of tilt it to the left, and it'll go into its cavity. So if this fixes it, this won't have a wobble ever again, not under my watch anyway. Okay, I'll put it back together now. This thing's gonna be a bitch to put in. That's the high beam rod there, and it's got to sit inside this. It's got to be captured in there. Fun times. That wasn't so bad. There you go. But it was tricky a little bit, but it went a lot easier than I thought. Now put this bad boy back in. So I'll just show you the new part. This is the new part. This is what's broken on mine. See that little catch there? That's what was broken on mine. So essentially my horn wire, which is on the steering wheel, wasn't catching, had nothing to catch to. So even though the contact was getting made, there was just no way. So that's just going to go on there, and yeah, try and put it back together now. Okay, we're back. The car's all back together, and I can say the wobble that I had, I'll tell you what, I'm moving it now, and it's bugger all, which tells me a high percentage has fixed that issue, and I reckon the other pin on this side might be compromised as well, but I'm hanging off it now, and the wobble is nowhere near what it was, and I can, if I really push on it, I can just make it move. But that's with a lot of pulling. So I'm really stoked with this. Anyone that has the same issue, because when I used to just do this, it used to just move, and now there's nothing there. So I'm really happy with that. Might have to do it to this one. This one has it as well, but yeah, easy fix. I reckon it took me a good 2 hours, good solid 2 hours, taking my time, and pulling everything apart. You do have to, I did mention it earlier, but all the hush panel needs to come out. The steering column has to be dropped, and that cover for the stalk needs to come out as well. So if I've helped anyone that was thinking of doing this, go ahead and yeah, give it a fix. Catch us later.